before we jump into the trailer, I feel like we can't really talk about this without touching at least a little bit about or on Disney Plus. What do you think about Disney Plus? The streaming wars have truly begun.
Yeah, like I for one welcome our new Disney overlords.
Yeah,
I mean, like I know
the
Mickey Mouse like beta or whatever
own us.
No, I actually think it's kind of gonna be cool. Like at first I thought they own everything and everyone else is gonna like just disappear, but I feel like the long looming presence of Disney like heading into the streaming services just made everyone else start upping the game. Like the amount of original content coming out of like Netflix and all the other ones.
Original TV content is like next level, right?
Yeah, like and the quality is just going like insanely high as well. Like some of the shows, like what's coming out on Netflix soon? The one based on The Witcher. Like as far as TV shows go,
sorry, what were you saying?
Like the quality of the TV shows is way higher now.
Yeah. What about The Witcher? Are you saying about The Witcher on?
It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's got Henry Cavill as like the main character, and it's a medieval thing based on a series of books and a video game.
Yeah.
And it looks like, from what I've seen,
the Game of Thrones of Netflix, right?
Basically, yeah. And I'm like, they're putting money into there, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure every streaming service wants their own their own Game of Thrones, right? Like, that is subscriber porn.
Yeah.
If you have that, people will sign up, and I think Netflix is due for another, big, attraction. Like they had obviously Stranger Things did really well, House of Cards. They've done really well with certain shows, but they're kind of like falling behind at the moment with like really exciting new content.
Well, I think big content. Like they've got lots of little.
Irishman is coming up. I think that's big.
It's going to be big.
But that's kind of the only thing that they have left coming out.
But they have like lots of little like almost indie things that are worth it. I think like End of the Fucking World is on there. Like the second season just came out, which is really good. And
Maniac.
Yeah,
I fucking loved Maniac.
Yeah, I
thought that was really like that. You would have found it's like one of those really artsy, small.
Yeah, and I think the other big thing is that they've like Netflix is quite smart about this, and the fact that you see a lot of trailers coming out for shows that are like another language.
Yeah.
They're doing it
like Narcos.
Or like there's proper shows that are made like in Spain or in Norway or something. And
they have to, right? Like, so there's laws out there in Europe that says that they need to spend at least a portion of their budget on local content.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So that kind of, this is quite new, but it forces, because like obviously Netflix is so popular, it kind of cannibalizes parts of the TV market. And so the danger is that people will lose their jobs because less content is being produced locally. So by forcing, by putting a law in place that kind of says like you have to spend at least 5% of your whatever your profits or your money being made in the country needs to be spent on local content, kind of protects the industry.
It's kind of cool, actually.
But it also kind of, like they're forced to produce stuff in there. So who knows, you get some really cool stuff out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at Disney's slate, the stuff that they've brought back and are launching on their Disney Plus, it's insane.
Yeah.
Like they do have pretty much only A content. Like I always enjoyed Netflix, but I always felt that their movies were like very much hit and miss. Like their catalog, their side catalog. Right. And Disney is just one massive like jackpot.
Like, to be honest, I haven't checked on the movie side of things. Like,
no, but it's all Marvel stuff. Like, it's all the Disney classics. It's all the modern Disney's, all the Pixar movies. Like, so like, yeah, obviously, and then some specific Disney Plus content like Lady and the Tramp.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if you're waiting for that kind of stuff, but like, I'm sure families, it's fucking amazing. So
that's where I think like it ended up working out good in my opinion, because they've definitely aimed it as like, this is for families and like, it's kid friendly, and it's left a lot of room in those more like adult areas like for the other streaming services. So the more like obscure, a little bit like darker stuff is coming out on these other networks, which is cool. I mean, like there's the spaces there.
Because for a while it was a little bit like, what is going to happen? Are we going to just like, are we going to lose out? Are we ending up going to have to pay like $5 here, $10 there, $5 here? But what Disney is doing, like kind of, positioning themselves in a certain corner, and exactly as you say, that leaves other parties to pick their corner. So like I'm hoping that Netflix is going a little bit darker with their content, or maybe Prime is going a little bit dark. Like Amazon Prime. So it definitely leaves opportunity, and there's a lot more work for everyone.
And what do you think about like these streaming services in general also kind of helping, maybe not helping, but like kind of heralding in more that age of miniseries and TV shows as over like single movies?
Oh yeah, I think like in the last 5 years, like there's been a massive push for like, like high quality drama TV shows, right? Like miniseries TV shows. And most of the original content these days is on TV. Look at HBO, look at Netflix, Amazon Prime, and now, let's see what Disney is going to do. But Mandalorian is a great example. I'm actually massively disappointed by Apple Plus or Apple TV Plus. I mean, they literally have 3 TV shows and you still have to pay for all the other movies out there.
Really?
So it's fucking dumb. Yeah. I got it for free with my new iPad, and it's just like, it's a little bit of a waste, to be honest.
Right.
So they have to definitely step up their game. I would never pay for it.
No?
But the $5 or $6 that Disney's charging you, like especially over the holiday season, you got time off, you got a family, it's a no-brainer.
That's pretty cheap. Do you reckon that's always going to stay that price? Or you think they're trying to price the other people out? Like, oh, we run this at a deficit, $5 a month. Everyone else is paying 14 or whatever it is for Netflix, and
who knows? Netflix only has one income source, and that's Netflix.
Yeah.
Like Disney has, a multitude of incoming revenue streams from their cinemas, from their parks and stuff. Like, and obviously they recoup their money in different, like first in the cinema, and then whenever they bring it back on their Disney Plus, and then on top of that they probably have like Disney Plus exclusives. I mean, I do think that obviously the price is gonna go up. Like you reel them in and then you make them pay more. But I think for the next few years, like they have to, their launch was apparently extremely well.
Yeah,
like they did really well. But I think for the next few years, they want to stay cheap, reel those people in, and then I guess that's what Netflix is doing: slowly raise the prices. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Disney Plus is a really good addition to Netflix. I feel Amazon can do a bit better. It's not bad.
It's not bad, is it? Because like considering that you get it almost as like an add-on to your.
I know they also have a really good deal where you get Amazon Prime and you get the whole TV stuff for free. But I feel like in general their TV shows are a little bit lower quality. But they're doing Lord of the Rings, so that's obviously going to be their massive show.